Emeli Sandé. Adele Emily Sandé, born 10 March 1987, known professionally as Emeli Sandé, born in Sunderland, Tyne and Wear, and raised in Alford, Aberdeenshire, Scotland, by an English mother and Zambian father. Sand rose to prominence after being a featured artist on the 2009 Chipmunk track Diamond Rings. It was their first top 10 single on the UK singles chart. In 2010, she was featured on Never Be Your Woman by the rapper Wiley, which was another top 10 hit. In 2012, she received the Brit Awards Critics' Choice Award. Sand released her first solo single, Heaven, in August 2011. She has two #1 singles across the UK and Ireland, with Read All About It with Professor Green and Beneath You're Beautiful, a collaboration with Labrinth. Her album Our Version of Events spent 10 non-consecutive weeks at #1 and became the best-selling album of 2012 in the UK with over 1 million sales. In 2012, she performed in both the opening and closing ceremonies of the London Olympics. In 2013, at the Brit Awards 2013 ceremony, she won 2 awards, Best British Female Solo Artist and British Album of the Year. In 2016, she released her second studio album, Long Live the Angels, which debuted at #2 on the UK album chart. In 2017, she won the Brit Award for Best British Female Solo Artist, becoming her 4th win in total. Sand was appointed member of the Order of the British Empire (MBE) in the 2017 birthday honours for her services to music. Early life. Adele Emily Sandé was born in Sunderland to a Zambian father, Joel Sand, and an English mother, Diane Sandwood, on 10 March 1987. Her father, having moved from Zambia, met her mother while they were both at the Polytechnic in Sunderland. The family moved to Alford, Aberdeenshire, Scotland, when she was 4. Sand wrote her first song at the age of 11 for her primary school talent show. She remembers that was the first time I thought I might be a songwriter. I always knew I wanted to be a musician, and I knew I wanted to write because the people I was listening to all wrote. I never thought it was an option to sing anyone else's songs. The first song she wrote was called Tomorrow Starts. Again, the song had proper structure and even a middle 8. Sand attended school at Alford Academy, where her father was a teacher. She said, I hated to be ill and to miss a day because I was so hungry to learn. I was very shy, nerdy, and extremely well behaved. Inevitably, throughout secondary school, it was part and parcel of my identity that I was Mr. Sand's daughter. No way could I muck about or get into trouble, because it would have got back to him within minutes. Richard Blackwood also had her down to MTV Camden Studios to sing gospel. It was the first London appearance of her career. 23 by the time she reached the age of 16, she had a record deal with Telstar within reach. However, understanding the opportunity that university could also offer her, she turned down the deal. 24 Sand studied medicine in the 5-year MBCHB course at the University of Glasgow, but left after obtaining a degree in clinical medicine, specializing in neuroscience. She has stated that education was important to her because if her music career failed, she would have something to fall back on. Her manager, Adrian Sykes, she said, had waited patiently from when she was 16. Adrian really respects that I want to get an education behind me. He also knows my parents are keen that I finish university. There have been many who have inspired Sand throughout her life. One important influence was Frida Kahlo, so important that she has a tattoo of the artist's portrait on her forearm. Just after leaving medical school, she made the decision to get the tattoo, which for her represented strength and bravery. Kahlo was inspirational for Sand due to the unique story of her battle with polio at a very young age that went on to inspire her artwork. She knew that her decision to pursue music and quit school would require a sense of fearlessness that she gained through Kahlo's expression of art. Career, 2008-2010 Career beginnings. Sand's sister made a video of her playing the piano and singing to one of her favorite songs, Nasty Little Lady. They sent the clip to Trevor Nelson's BBC Urban Music competition. Sand won the show and was offered a record deal, but the management that she met via the competition decided against the deal. Emeli had become involved in the Urban Scot collective, who helped and encouraged her career by promoting her in Scotland, and according to Emeli Sandé, the biography by David Null in 2013 also released an album of songs called Have You Heard? On Glasgow's Soljohn Records, which was sold at gigs. Several tracks were also made available to download. Her parents also sent BBC Radio 1 Extra a CD of her songs. Ros Quaim played her on his homegrown sessions, and 4 artists that year were asked to do a show in Soho. She met with Watford-born music producer/writer Shahid Khan Aka Naughty Boy, who had previously worked with MS Dynamite and Bashi, and they began writing tracks for artists such as Alessia Dixon, Chipmunk, Professor Green, Devlin, Priya Kalidas, Cheryl Cole, and Tinny Tempa. Sand soon signed a record deal with Virgin Records and EMI Records. In an interview, she said, "I was doing a show in London for 1 Extra, and I met this guy called Naughty Boy. We got in the studio, and we clicked work-wise. We just started writing, not necessarily for me. We just thought, let's write a pop tune and experiment. And we wrote the Chipmunk track, and I thought nothing of it. Naughty Boy sent it off to." She signed a record deal with Virgin Records in 2010. She later signed another deal with EMI Records in early 2011. Sand made her singing career debut in 2009 after appearing on the track she wrote for Chipmunk's debut single, Diamond Rings. The single charted at number 6 on the UK singles charts, making it Chipmunk and Sand's first ever top 10 hit. She later appeared on another single singing guest vocals. After collaborating with Wiley on his comeback single Never Be Your Woman, the single charted at number 8 on the UK singles charts, becoming Sand's second consecutive top 10 single. Sand decided against using the name Adele Sand due to Adele's growing success, so used her middle name instead. She revealed, "I changed it as soon as Adele came out. I just thought, you've kind of taken the name now, so I went with my middle name. She was just getting bigger and bigger, so I thought I just really need it." 2011-2013, Our Version of Events and Breakthrough. Ooh. Sand revealed her first solo single would be released in early 2011. There was some speculation surrounding which track she would release, after many newspapers stated that it would be Daddy. The first official single from her upcoming debut album was Heaven, released on 14 August 2011. The song received positive reviews from blogs such as This Must Be Pop and Robot Pigeon. She confirmed that Daddy would be the second official single released from Our Version of Events. Sand achieved her first number 1 single on the UK singles chart after Read All About It entered at number 1. On 26 November, Sand performed at the LG Arena in Birmingham for BRM 2011. On 15 December 2011, she was named as the Brit Awards Critics' Choice for 2012. Her album Our Version of Events reached number 1 in the UK after its release in February 2012. Sand's debut album includes songs written by her and has been reviewed as having richly melodic, classically powerful, retro-futurist soul pop songs. It was announced that she was up for another Brit Award in 2012 for British Breakthrough Act. Sand went on to write material for the original lineup of Sugababes. On 24 January 2012, Sand performed a one-off gig for Q magazine at Zoyo, London. She was supported by British soul singer Michael Kiwanuka. She recorded a version of David Guetta's Titanium, and the pair performed the song at NRJ Music Awards in France. Sand has penned a track for Naughty Boy's upcoming LP entitled Hollywood, which features soul singer Gabrielle. It is about fame coming and going and will be released in November. On 27 July 2012, Sand sang Abide With Me at the opening ceremony of the 2012 Summer Olympics, and her song Heaven was used to accompany the section with Sir Tim Berners-Lee. Both appear on the Isles of Wonder CD of the opening ceremony's music. NBC also used her song Wonder during the credits roll at the end of the tape-delayed ceremony broadcast in the United States. On 12 August 2012, Sand sang Read All About It Part Roman 3 at the closing ceremony, while a video montage of emotional scenes from the games was shown. She also covered a version of John Lennon's Imagine exclusively for the BBC, who used it for their end credits montage at the conclusion of their Olympics coverage. Sand is a winner of the 2013 European Border Breakers Awards. The European Border Breakers Awards honor the best new music acts in Europe. The awards ceremony takes place at the Eurosonic Noorderslag Music Festival in Groningen NL. She won 2 Brit 2013 awards for Best British Female and Best British Album. In January 2013, it was revealed that Ella Henderson has anticipated work with Sand on her debut album. The song Next to Me won 2 Ivor Novello Awards for Best Song Musically and Lyrically and PRS for Music Most Performed Work in 2013. 2013-2017, Long Live the Angels and Community Presence. In May 2013, she performed at the White House in Washington, D.C. as one of the featured artists at the awards ceremony when President Obama presented Carole King with the Library of Congress Gershwin Medal. In June 2013, Sand started writing her second upcoming studio album, which was released in 2016. She had already written several songs, including Pluto with Naughty Boy, Enough, Call Me What You Like, You and Me and This Much Is True, which was written for her former husband, Adam. During U.S. summer tour in July 2013, Sand performed Free from Rudimental's album Home, lifted from Naughty Boy's album Hotel Cabana. With her speedy success worldwide, and especially between the UK and the US, Sand has been a presence in many important campaigns. Aside from her powerful stance on social justice through her songwriting, whether through performances at fundraising concerts or campaigns of her own, she backs up her lyrics of social change and equality with action. With the honor of performing at Elton John's AIDS Foundation event in 2013, she has shown her support in raising money and awareness for the HIV/AIDS problem in the world. More specifically, she understands the seriousness of HIV/AIDS in her father's home origin of Zambia, which provides a deeper passion to support the cause. She is also one face of Fashion Target's breast cancer in the effort to also create awareness and funding for the fight against breast cancer. More recently, Sand has helped launch a program of her own called Community Clavinova, a nationwide opportunity for organizations of many kinds to receive free clavinovas through the partnership of Sand and Yamaha UK. As a passionate musician, she understands the importance of having resources and is excited to help provide groups with the opportunity to receive such a great contribution their organizations. In 2013, Sand revealed that she has been working on her second studio album, stated to be released in 2016. On 15 November 2014, Sand joined the charity group Band Aid 30 along with other British and Irish pop acts, recording the latest version of the track Do They Know It's Christmas at Sarm West Studios in Notting Hill, London, to raise money for the 2014 Ebola crisis in Western Africa. On 25 August 2016, Sand shared a preview of a song from her upcoming album entitled Intermission on her social media accounts, with the caption Inhale, Exhale, Release and Let Yourself Receive Forgiveness. Following a number of teasers, it was announced that Hurts would be released on 16 September as the lead single. Describing the song, she said, I wanted to release Hurts first because it felt like everything I've avoided saying for so long. It's a real explosion. It's everything I wish I'd said years and years ago. I didn't want to hold anything back anymore. On 15 September, Sand announced on her social media accounts that her new album would be called Long Live the Angels and that it would be released on 11 November 2016. Her song Hurts from the album Long Live the Angels was published on 5 October. The album was released on the proposed date. The album debuted at number 2 on the UK album chart. The following year, Sand gave her Long Live the Angels tour, which is her first to include arena dates. In 2017, she received the Brit Awards Best British Female Solo Artist Award, becoming her fourth win in total. On 2 October 2017, Sand was also awarded with a BAFTA Gold Badge Award in recognition of her unique contribution to music. 2019 present, real life, and let's say, for instance, on 12 April 2019, Emeli Sandé announced her third album, Real Life, out 7 June on Virgin/EMI/Universal Music. It was recorded following an intense personal journey of self-doubt and self-discovery. On 23 May 2019, the track Extraordinary Being from the upcoming album was released as the soundtrack for the film X-Men Dark Phoenix. On 13 September 2019, Sand released Real Life, her third studio album. On 16 September 2021, she released the video of her new single Family. Sand will release her fourth studio album, Let's Say, for instance, on 6 May 2022 through Chrysalis Records, making it her first release on an independent label. Artistry. Musical style. Sand possesses a soprano vocal range. Sand has said she wants her music to be remembered like that of Nina Simone, one of her favorite artists. Sand was first exposed to Simone at the age of 8, hearing her perform the song Why after the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. After hearing such sorrow yet uplifting lyrics and expression through Simone's performance, Sand was inspired to have a similar future with her music career. She said, as much as she would like, she would never play the piano as well as Simone, but she would give it her best shot. She loves the songs Simone produced, including I Wish I Knew How It Would Feel to Be Free and Simone's version of I Think It's Going to Rain Today. She said that Simone's original songs are very poetic, so when I listen to commercial stuff at the moment, I'm just thinking, haven't you heard Nina Simone? Haven't you heard how a song should be written? Sand began working in the studio with Naughty Boy in 2009, where the pair first worked together on Chipmunk's debut album, I Am Chipmunk. She said that she wanted the songs on her debut album to be fresh, and she wanted to try and take it back how she wrote songs at the beginning of her career. Sand had classical music training as a songwriter in her teens and learned to play the piano at an early age, and getting across that she made and wrote her own music was very important to her. She said on the album, she wanted people to see every side of her as an artist, so it was important to have songs there where there could be a real connection with the lyric rather than there just be throwaway pop music. Joni Mitchell and Lauryn Hill were also major influences for the album. Songwriting. While making her debut album, Sand began to work with Tinie Tempah. She co-wrote Let Go, on which she provided guest vocals. She also started working with Devlin after recording a song titled Dreamer. Sand later revealed she would be working on Alessia Dixon's upcoming album, The Entertainer. She co-wrote the hit single Radio along with Shahid Khan, and co-wrote tracks on Cheryl Cole's albums as well as Professor Green's album, which Sand gave guest vocals on. In 2011, she said that she was Simon Cowell's favorite songwriter at that moment due to her writing songs for Leona Lewis and Susan Boyle. Sand stated in an interview, she said that she would love to meet Boyle after writing songs for her, saying, I haven't met her yet. I just sent her the song. I'd love to meet her because I think she is a bit of a rock star. Sand co-wrote This Will Be the Year for Boyle and songs for Leona called Trouble and Mountains. It was revealed after Professor Green announced his album tracking list for his album, At Your Inconvenience, that Sand would feature on the first single from the album, Read All About It. The single was released in October 2011 before the album was released. The pair also performed the song live on the X Factor results show. She draws on influences for her music from Nina Simone, Joni Mitchell, Lauryn Hill, and Amy Winehouse. Sand said that all her songs were about world peace and political issues. Sand said that the key to a good song when songwriting is using honesty and raw emotion as the best way to write. She said that if she attempts to write something which is too smart, the creative process will not work for her. Kill the Boy was one of the first ideas that came to Sand's head. She said if she has to work on a song longer than a day, she will not go back to it, as she said it won't work. She went on to say if it was to work, that the idea for the song would be almost instant. Personal life. In January 2012, Sand confirmed that she was engaged to her then unidentified, long-term boyfriend of 7 years. Her boyfriend had requested not to be identified, and Sand said that he is not in the music industry but is a scientist. Sand's fiancé was revealed as marine biologist Adam Gurugwine when the pair married in his home nation of Montenegro on 15 September 2012. Sand said she would legally take his name, but would still be known professionally as Emeli Sandé. In November 2014, Sand revealed that the couple had divorced after 2 years of marriage. Sand was appointed member of the Order of the British Empire MBE in the 2017 birthday honours for services to music. On 23 May 2019, it was announced that Sand has been appointed as the new Chancellor of the University of Sunderland. On 31 March 2022, Sand confirmed in an interview with Metro that she's in a relationship with an unidentified female classical pianist. When asked if this means she's bisexual, she responded, "I'm not sure what I identify as, but I guess so. I just feel like I should fall in love with whoever I fall in love with." On 2 April, Sand tweeted a picture of herself and her partner. Discography. Our Version of Events 2012. Long Live the Angels 2016. Real Life 2019. Let's Say for Instance 2022. Touring. Headlining. Our Version of Events Tour 2011-2013. Long Live the Angels Tour 2017. Real Life World Tour 2019-2020 supporting Coldplay Milo Xyloto Tour 2011-2012. Westlife Stadiums in the Summer Tour 2020. Awards and nominations.